You remember because it happened. Over the course of this deep dive, we've examined the memory that started it all. Nelson Mandela's widely remembered death in prison during the 1980s, a memory held with certainty by people all over the world, long before the term Mandela effect existed. This was not a vague impression or passing rumor. It was a specific, emotionally charged recollection that many were shocked to find contradicted by official history. We explored how these shared memories defy traditional explanations. They are not isolated errors or products of suggestibility. They are persistent, consistent, and global. We looked at the timeline we're told is real. Arrest in 1962, release in 1990, presidency in 1994, and peaceful death in 2013, and asked the essential question, how can so many people across generations, cultures, and regions recall something that allegedly never happened? From there, we track the ripple effects, other early Mandela effects that began surfacing in the 2000s. Small at first, a spelling here, a logo there. But as the list grew, the pattern became clear. These weren't random glitches. They were fractures, evidence of a deeper instability in what we've been taught to believe is a fixed timeline. We examined the physics, the timeline theory, multiverse interpretations, quantum decoherence, the possibility that consciousness might carry memory across timeline collapses or overlays. That what we call false memory might actually be memory retention from a reality we no longer occupy. We explored the role of mass consciousness, how emotional resonance and collective awareness could preserve fragments of overwritten timelines, how some people remember because their memory was deeply anchored in the version of events that preceded whatever changed. And we examined the machinery, the digital layer, the systems now curating truth in real time, AI, algorithms, archived platforms, and the slow replacement of human memory with searchable consensus. We showed how digital systems don't preserve reality. They overwrite it. They optimize it, rewrite inconsistencies, and bury the evidence. In that world, you don't just lose information, you lose the ability to prove what you experienced. Through it all, we asked one central question. What if this wasn't an accident? What if the original Mandela memory was a test of consciousness, a moment designed to reveal who would notice when something fundamental shifted? Not everyone did, but some people did. You did. And that matters. The Mandela effect isn't just a list of strange details. It's a mirror. It reflects the point where personal memory and collective consensus diverge. It shows you whether you're still aligned to your internal reference or whether you've updated to match the external archive. It reveals which version of reality your consciousness remained loyal to, even when the world around you insisted otherwise. And that loyalty, to what you know you remember, is not a flaw. It's a form of sovereignty. Because when memory is treated as disposable, programmable, or secondary to digital search results, reality becomes plastic. Truth becomes a product of repetition. And the only protection you have against that kind of system is your internal record. What you lived, what you sensed, what you still carry. So no matter how many records have been updated, no matter how many people tell you you're wrong, and no matter how often the system insists that what you remember never happened, hold the line. You remember because it happened. And when enough people remember what was, even after it's been erased, something powerful happens. The rewrite doesn't stick. The memory becomes a seed, a timeline marker, a fault in the simulation. And the more you see them, the more you realize. They aren't glitches. They're clues. The day the world changed wasn't the day Mandela died. It was the day you realized he already had. And the moment you noticed the contradiction, you stepped outside the system. You saw the edit. You felt the split. And now you can't unsee it. You're not confused. You're not delusional. You're ahead. And that's why you're here. Because the past didn't change. The access to it did. And the memory you carry isn't an error. It's the echo of what was. So remember it. Guard it. Speak it. Because the next time the timeline shifts, and it will, your memory might be the only proof it ever happened. Hi, I'm Adeline Atlas, 11x published author, and what you just watched was only a taste of what's inside the Truth series, where we go all the way down the rabbit hole. If you're the kind of person who's always asking bigger questions, who knows there's more to this world than what we've been told, then this is your invitation to the series that was built for you. Inside the Truth series, you'll get full access to 6 mind-blowing sub-series designed to wake up your highest intelligence and decode the matrix we live in. 1. Locate the truth. Learn how to actually research. Not just what to search, but how to verify, cross-reference, read declassified files, and protect your own mind from weaponized misinformation. This is truth-seeking decoded. 2. The Mandela effect. Are we shifting timelines? Why do so many people remember a different past? We break down the most bizarre, undeniable examples of reality glitches and what they tell us about consciousness and control. 3. Law is magic. Law is not what you think it is. From word spells to maritime law and hidden contracts, we uncover how legal systems use language like a wand and how to stop being tricked by fine print that binds you without consent. 4. Entertainment or ritual. The Hollywood and music industries are not just for entertainment. From Super Bowl rituals to Grammy stage symbolism, we decode what's really being shown, who it serves, and why mass consciousness is the target. 5. Decoding Dystopia. Ever wondered why dystopian fiction feels prophetic? In this subseries, we decode popular films and books, Hunger Games, 1984, Black Mirror, to reveal the hidden blueprints and predictive programming behind the plot. 6. MK Ultra plus mind control programs. This one gets deep. From real MK Ultra documents to modern symbolism in media, we expose how mind control operates in plain sight and how to free yourself from manipulation you didn't even know was happening. And that's just the beginning. If this resonated with you, click the links below and join us inside the Full Truth series, because the more you know, the harder you are to control. This is your awakening. We don't just ask questions, we find answers. Let's go all the way down the rabbit hole together.